Hey again, local Jay Swearingen with Dwell Kansas City Residential Real Estate. Welcome to another episode of Living in 64116, where we introduce you to the businesses and organizations just north of the river and the role they play in making the Northland such a great place to live and work and play and raise a family. Today we're at Professional Self-Defense. It's on the corner of Parvin and Davidson in the Islander building. We're going to talk with the two owners, father and son team, Chris and Arlie Williams. Chris, man, thanks for having me out. I appreciate it. Arlie?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. So Professional Self-Defense, this is a jiu-jitsu studio, right?
Yes.
And tell me the difference between, I grew up in Taekwondo, but there's jiu-jitsu and karate, and what's the difference?
Well, jiu-jitsu's old art. It's about 2,000 to 3,000 years of age. Karate, it derived out of kung fu, and it's fairly, a couple hundred years old. One's for sport reason, and one's called a bogagi art, or a fighting art, which is jiu-jitsu, kung fu type stuff, or self-defense art, where Taekwondo, karate-do, judo, anything in do means way or sport.
Aha, I see.
So we adapted judo from jiu-jitsu for sport reasons, something we could do with rules, and so forth. But we do use them all for self-defense these days. For example, like jiu-jitsu, a person might grabs, this is jiu-jitsu, grab hard as you can. And all we want to do is get away. We just want to teach a simple way. What we'll do, we'll open our hand up, and that expands our wrist. You can't, no matter how strong he is, it expands it. I'm going to step forward at him. I'm going to bring it hand to my ear. You got it? Oh, see how easy that just come out?
Out of his hand.
Yeah. You would like to try it?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
I believe you, though.
And karate would be more grabs here. We bring back, we knock, and strike.
All right.
Jiu-jitsu, though, we do the same action. Boom, we're here, and then we got that self-defense, but we got a third eye. We got this touch, this feel, so we can see as well. He starts to move the hand.
Okay, you know how scared I am right now.
So we can counter. That's like a third eye. We can feel him move. We feel that movement. We know we need a counter.
I see. So jiu-jitsu then is for more of getting out of grappling situations?
Well, jiu-jitsu is just overall self-defense art.
Overall self-defense.
Yeah, it's just like
sport. And you were making the difference between sport and not sport.
Yeah.
Is it a sport or is it a...
Jiu-jitsu is self-defense.
Self-defense.
Yeah, it's
different
self-defense,
than a sport.
yeah.
Okay.
So let's, for example, if we're on the street, it's not so much have to grapple or grab. I mean, we love that. But if, for example, we're up here, you'll see a lot of Taekwondo, karate people, they'll build these guards, or this section here. They're self-defense guards. In jiu-jitsu or something, a guy's up here when you're offended, he's like this here. We bring our hands up, we cover our body. We go, oh, I don't want a problem. And then we counter.
Okay.
So you get your hands, you counter. So you put yourself in a guard, but don't seem like you're not letting them know you're preparing to have to do it.
All right.
Okay.
So how long have y'all been in this spot?
This spot.
Oh, this spot.
Particular spot?
Yeah.
I've been over, almost 3 months, I think.
Oh, just
this
brand
is
new.
brand new here in this
Okay.
location. Yeah.
Where were you before that?
Well, years ago, I was in Riverside for about 25 years.
All right.
So I was there for 25 years, and then I retired from it, and then my sons decided they want to try it.
Father and son, so you were in this for a long time. You started the club?
No, I didn't. My instructor was Mr. Terry Stanton. He's passed on since then, but he was kind of the founder of Shinkiru Jiu-Jitsu. He's been around since 1963, so we've had schools in the Kansas City area longer than any other schools.
I see.
So we've been in, like I say, since 1963, there's been some type of professional self-defense schools in Kansas and Missouri.
So how did you get into it personally?
Well, I'll be truthful with you. I busted up an ankle, believe this or not. I broke an ankle. And the only way the doctors told me to get better is for me to get some exercise. And I hate jogging, and I didn't like the weightlifting. Okay. So I said, I'm going to take some martial arts. Okay. Got into it, fell in love with it.
Got it.
And been with it ever since.
For a long time. Yeah, very nice. So tell me about your customer base. Who do you teach? Is it kids older?
We teach. What's good about jiu-jitsu? You can teach them from 5 years up to 80. And jiu-jitsu is it's gentle art. It means the older I get, the more I appreciate being able to learn things that don't take them near the strength that have to keep up with these young men anymore either.
I see.
So that's basically what I liked about self-defense, is how to defend. Like I just showed you we got out of that grip. I never had anybody hang on to that. And then take that same grab inside here, grip here, and I just want to control him, man. I don't want to hurt him. I just want to, we can talk about the problem. Right, son?
He's like,
So we
"Yeah,
can talk
yes,
about
sir."
problem. But you see, sorry, it don't take a lot of strength. About 30% of your strength you take any size man down.
Huh, interesting. All right. So all age groups. What about from all around? Or is it mostly a local group of people that come in?
Well,
Are there a lot of jiu-jitsu studios?
Well, there's a lot more jiu-jitsu schools than there used to be. More people are getting into the jiu-jitsu aspect of the self-defense, but also the MMA. They cross-study. They have a little bit of karate, a little jiu-jitsu. You know, they got the Brazilian-style jiu-jitsu. We teach style Japanese-style jiu-jitsu. So there's a little difference in styles
I
as
see.
well.
I see. So tell me about is it like hours of operation or classes? When do you open? When do you do this stuff?
Start a kids class at around 5:30. So I get here about 5 o'clock. We're here Tuesday through Friday between 5 and 8 o'clock in the evening. Kids would be 5:30 to 6:30, and adults from 6:30 to 7:30 sometimes.
Okay. All right.
And then I do every other Saturday. So
And then is a class a certain length of time, like in months? Like do you join a class for 8 weeks for
you can
lifetime?
join up. Generally, it's a month to month, but you sign up. Prefer to sign up longer term, 6 months, a year,
I see.
or even a belt level if we can.
Okay.
And so they can get something out of it when they come in here. If
Got
you
it.
do it for a month, you probably not going to walk away with a whole lot. But
And what we do to try to install kids to achieve. So what we do, we kind of put a goal for them. If they say, well, I want to be a yellow belt, I want to be a green belt, we like for the parents to say, okay, we're going to get him for the green belt, but we want to get him there. We don't want him to stop. We want him to get him there and feel like he achieved what he put his goals out. So he takes anything else out. If he decides to do something else in life, that he knows he can finish. So we want to build that confidence they can finish what they start.
Very nice. Well, I'm glad you're here. Seems like it fits well in this area. Makes a lot of sense.
get a lot of walk-through traffic.
Yeah, I'll
It's
bet.
good. Yeah,
All right.
Good area.
Well, thanks for having me out, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for joining us for another episode of Living in 64116. If you liked this video, thanks for joining us for another episode of Living in 64116. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and comment on it. Most importantly, share it so more people can learn about professional self-defense. And we'll see you next week.